And now a quick word from our sponsors here at Viral Hip Hop News.
Hey, yo, bring the fire all summer long with the Big Three and your homeboy Ice Cube. Starting July 10th on CBS, Thriller, and Fight TV. That's right, every Saturday. Bring the fire with the Big Three, baby.
And here from Viral Hip Hop News, letting my people know to go grab this bottle of miracle food right now. Shockerdoctor.org put together some of the best ingredients on God's green earth to help your immune system, give you a cleanse and reboot that your body deserves. Don't wait for your miracle. Grab it in Miracle Food right now. Let's go. A Time to Heal may be the final installment of the Lazarberry clan being recognized as a powerful force amongst the free world. Grab the House of Lazarberry A Time to Heal in the description box right now.
Absolutely. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. The GOAT conversation, you brought up a lot when it calls about the GOAT of comic view and the GOAT. We hear that a lot. That word gets thrown around very loosely in 2021. Mm-hmm. Do you consider yourself the GOAT of comic view? And in your opinion, does that word GOAT get thrown around too loosely?
Oh no, man! Don't get too loosey. I feel I am, man. Comic View did well for me. I did well for Comic View.
Yeah.
And like I said again, I'm gonna say this again. If it come back and they need a good host, I do.
Do you think the top? I will say the top comedians are the funniest comedians, or the most popular comedians are the funniest comedians nowadays? I do think that it's
no,
more,
they're not the funniest comedians. No,
okay.
You're saying the top comedians that are on top right now, are they the funniest
Popular,
comedians?
yeah, like
no.
the most popular, right? Okay.
No, they're not. It's comedians out here will shut them down. You know what I mean? I think Tommy Davidson is one of the funniest dudes I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Tommy Davidson he's quick, he's witty, he's brilliant. His timing is impeccable, and he's just funny, man. He was even funny on The Living Color, but his stand-up is 10 times better. So no, if you think the comedians that are on top right now, the funniest one anywhere, they're not. It's some comedians down below will set ablaze to their jacket, brother.
We had Tommy Davidson on here. He called himself the Mike Jordan of comedy, and he wasn't afraid to say it.
Oh yeah, I agree with it.
Wasn't afraid to say it. Talk about today's new era of comedy. Is it the same as when it was when you got into the game? It seems like as time has evolved and as social media has evolved, so has the new comic. And I find myself tending to go toward the old school comedians than I do some of the newer. That's no disrespect to them because some of them are funny in their own right. But talk about that, the new generation of comics. Are they the same? Do they pay the same homage? How are they around?
No. They're not the same. See, back in the day when I was doing comedy, and I'm still doing comedy, but, back in the day, comedians said things that you had to hear. It wasn't that you could see. Back in the day when your parents and grandparents were listening to Richard Pryor, Red Fox, and Bill Cosby, it was albums out. It wasn't any videos. It's stuff that you sit and listen to and laugh. And now the new comedians doing stuff that you have to see because they act out a lot of things, which is good. But I think if I had social media 35 years ago, I have 1,250 billion followers. You know what I mean? Because social media, it's great, and the new generation works it like it ain't nothing, and they do a great job. And I can't bash them, so you know what I'm gonna do? I join them.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you feel about, or how do you feel about, I should say, cancel culture and everybody being now so oversensitive, especially like if a comedian makes a joke and offends the wrong person? How do you feel how that has evolved over time?
Well, comedians, we're gonna make joke out of anything. And I think I know where you're going with this. Mm-hmm. And are you talking about like gays and stuff like that?
And any
a lot of them will get mad, but I let them know you are who you are, and if you're proud of who you are, nothing should offend you about it. You understand what I'm saying? I have no problems out of gays, anything. I have a lot that come to my show, and they cool and they laugh. I call them sweet pickles. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sweet pickles, hello. But nothing against or nothing. I won't do anything to disrespect or bash or insult their intelligence or nothing like that. No. But I think that they need to calm down and don't be so sensitive and just take the joke and keep it moving.
Couldn't agree more. Just to play devil's advocate for a second, though, do you think that do you think there's a limit to jokes? Do you think that there is a joke that could go too far? Or you think everything's no holds bar? I personally, in my opinion, think that I appreciate no holds bar because you could find comedy in anything, even the dark. But
yeah, you can find comedy in anything, but it depends on what the joke is. If it's a joke and you telling a story, it can never go too far. But if you're bashing someone in the audience,
gotcha,
and you making a joke out of them, yes, you can take that too far.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what's next for Bruce and your brand, man? What do you got coming up that you want to tell?
Well, I want everybody to look out for my new CD and DVD 2022. 2022. I'm writing a very good show for that, and I'm gonna come out with it, and I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna do a cartoon version as well, and of the stand-up show, and I'm gonna do a stand-up show, and I'm gonna do an album as well, and I got a few movies up under my belt this year. I'm getting ready to do. I'm playing a preacher, a funny preacher, and my thing is now, man, is
hip hop, hip hop, yeah, hip hop, hip bars is back, hip hop, SamAnt O'God, what's up with you? I done watched them niggas do interview after interview. They not culture vultures, the culture something they been into. So if you never gave them a view, I recommend you do. Cause when they question guests, they message is not subliminal. It don't matter if you a rookie.